All
What's
right,
up, guys? We're back. We're with a special guest this time around.
Oh, is that not just Calder without the hat?
Wait a second.
Looks like Calder without
That
the
is
hat.
just
Very
Calder
similar.
without a
Very
hat.
similar.
No,
Smaller
guys,
frame.
Team Worlds is just wrapping up the cut. So if you guys want to check out the top 16 standing, we'll be talking about that a bit, seeing which players made it, which didn't. And 69 teams overall, 16 making the cut. So
If
you had
you
to do
want,
really well. 3
we
and
can
1.
we can go over the standings real quick if you want.
Yeah, absolutely, Simeon. Run through it.
Okay. It is actually a tie for first right now.
Really?
Can you guess? I mean, I think you can guess who the top.
I already
two
saw
are.
who was in first.
Okay,
so.
yeah. So it's Toxiclix and Phoenix Nest 2. It's Phoenix Nest,
So
the sequel.
former world champion, and also, I don't think they're a former world champion. Phoenix Nest is very good.
Runner-up for Team Worlds last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're running the same team. It's Lucas, or like their same players.
Yep,
not
Lucas,
team.
Joe, and
Who is their
somebody
third?
else.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
In third right now is also, so these are the 4-0s, is I Do Not Know. That's their name.
Good.
They knew I was going to read it out loud, that's why. They are only a little over 300 points under the other two. Chuck
Okay.
Norris is in fourth, also
Nice.
4-0. And then our 3-1s that made it, 4 Points Gaming, which is 3 points
Ed,
because there's only
Isaac,
3 of
and
them.
Scott.
Yep. The new meta, Shake and Bake. Phoenix Nest, original recipe, I assume, because it's just no number
Yeah.
after it.
Extra crispy.
Degeneration Clicks, Team Almeida, Bionic 1. In 12th, we've got We Don't Talk About Bruno, which I think
They were the world champions last year
Yeah,
for teams.
okay.
So
They're-
they are back.
yeah, they're
they're
running the
back in the
same.
hunt.
we've got WTF 2.0, Phoenix Nest, which is an F, and
Matty G is not at
$sign.
Worlds, Shin Rasma.
15th is CWO, and then 16th is Not Good Enough to Be Phoenix Nest. So that's
There
our
you
top
go.
16, yeah.
So
All
we've
of those
got
were 3
Aaron
ones.
here as well. He's our special guest. He's
Yeah.
a local of ours from Nebraska. Aaron, you said you got in here at midnight last night.
Got in at about midnight and got into the convention at 9 this morning. A little bit later start.
Sure.
Slept in, but yeah, enjoying it so far. A couple BRs under my belt and
Two big wins.
Couple wins. Not
Oh,
gonna
don't
toot my own
undersell
horn too
yourself.
much. But yeah, no, it's been a good time.
Is this your
Graceland's
first Worlds?
awesome. First Worlds.
First Worlds,
First
okay.
Time here.
Yeah.
Playing in Modern
Soaking it
tomorrow?
all in. I'm not playing in Modern. Just
No?
BRs all weekend.
Staying away from Modern. I
Yep.
honestly can't blame you. It is, it's tough. It's really tough. I mean, just thinking about it, it's hard to build a team. If you had to play in Modern, did you have a figure that in mind?
If I had to play in Modern, I'd probably just go OMA, probably either Grand Prize Apocalypse or Unimind with a good tarot deck from Eternals.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she can kind of do some things, but no, I wouldn't consider putting together, a team more than a few figures, or I'll start forgetting stuff.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you need a lot of practice in this age. There's no
I
question
was
about
Yeah.
that.
walking in through the doors a little while ago, and there was a couple people that were strategizing about tomorrow and talking about, if you do this and this to Mephisto, then this and that. And I was just like,
That's
my,
a 30-point
my
figure.
brain already hurts. Just yeah.
I'm looking forward to talking Modern with people tomorrow. We've got a few special guests for tomorrow morning's
Yeah.
show. We'll be doing some pull-away interviews throughout the day as well. Those will be really fun, guys. We have a question in the chat, which is, how are the guys with the God Pack doing? They did not make the cut.
No. So,
Sadly.
yeah, I think they were all newer players. I know the
One
guy
guy
that
had
opened
only
it
been
for
playing
sure.
for a month, the guy who
Yeah.
opened it. So,
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's the best people it can go to, in my opinion. What a fun experience to
Yeah.
start the game with.
It's a great story for him, and it didn't end up disrupting. Had that gone to one of the top ones that we had listed off, that would have just been an
It would have been bad.
absolutely unfair advantage. But it went to some less seasoned players, and I'm sure they did as good as they could with it. I don't know what their team name was, so I can't even see what their
Yeah.
standing ended up being. But
One of them ended up playing the Superman at 260 with Batman at 40.
yep,
Another one played Aquaman, Deceased Hawkman, and Wonder Woman, I believe. And I didn't see the third team, but I imagine it had the Martian Manhunter on it. And
Yeah.
that would be all the chases from there. I mean, got to play with them.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you have with you saying that you're going to be a BR guy this weekend, what's the number one Marvel con, number one DC con, and number one chase, excluding the Ultra Chase, because duh, for you to pick up in these BRs? What are you really hunting for?
So Marvel Con I already got some of them, but would be the God of Symbiotes would be number one.
Oh,
Very cool.
Yeah.
DC Con, I really don't know. I guess Space Ghost, but
That's fair.
not
He's a buyable.
He's a buyable. So that or the Joker, the mask reveal Joker, and then the chase would be the Green Arrow Black Lantern.
Oh, really?
Or Black Lantern Green Arrow.
We actually
'cause
have one just sitting right over there.
Yeah.
I just have to swipe on by. And
Yeah, you know,
slide
just,
him off
just
the
Is
thing.
there you have an attachment to Green Arrow, or is it more just
I like green. So when I played 20 years ago, when I was in the 6th grade, Green Arrow, so the LE Oliver Queen,
Yeah.
he was like a stealth, I think RCE, but he was like my
Oh,
bread and
yeah.
butter every single time.
From
From Cosmic
Cosmic
Justice, I
Justice,
think?
yeah, dude. The
Yep.
vet, people would put a trick shot on him.
So
the feet card.
I had the LE, which I don't think you were supposed to be playing. Somebody way back then had
Oh.
told me, like, you're not supposed to play with those.
If it
I
was,
was
like
only
the
like
purple
10 years
ring,
old.
you're
so.
not supposed to play at tournaments, or that was a rule back then.
But him and the LE Craven were like every single team I built when I was that age were those two figures to start the team.
So there's something
That's
with
fair.
arrows.
Yeah.
Just a
So I
nostalgia
believe
factor.
that. Oh wait, no, the Craven you're thinking of was like.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
okay. It wasn't
he
the
was a
Sinister
charge blades maybe, but yeah, those were my two go-tos back then. And speaking of arrows, I did archery when I was that age too, so maybe there was a little connection.
There you go. We got our own Oliver
Deeper.
Queen on the show. It goes
The
deeper,
choice
folks.
goes deeper than the surface. Yeah.
So, Adam comments, they won the event when they opened the booster. Yes, they did. They absolutely
To be
did.
fair, yeah. Some people said that's probably better pricing than like the top, like who gets first kind of pricing.
As of right
I think
now,
that's fair.
I mean,
It's pretty close.
pulling a God Pack or getting, like, let's say, like, 4th place,
Mm.
I'll probably take the God Pack.
Yeah.
Well, the value of that, at this stage in the game is probably pretty high.
Yeah.
If you don't want them, you can get what you want.
It's-
If you do want them, congratulations, you're halfway done.
It's almost half a chase set, yeah. Or half the
It is
chases.
half a chase set.
I mean, it's
If
half
you don't count the Ultra Chases.
half the chase set, yeah. This because there's no deceased characters in it, but
No,
yeah.
you get Deceased Hawkman.
Oh, that's right. That
in
brick
the,
also
in the
comes
rest
with
of
that.
the brick. So yeah, you get 6 chases. You got 6 more to go,
Jeez.
and then the Ultra. Another guy says, not sure if I would have played Soups at full, but I don't blame them. Where do you guys stand on that?
My problem with all of the chases in general is there's enough outwit in this set, and I don't think any of the chases have protected outwit. So,
Yeah, I think you're right.
yeah, off the top of my head, they might get it on like a special power that I don't remember, but there's very little like
No, I don't
cosmic
think any of them
energy,
have
or I know Necron has like cosmic energy, and there's a few other characters, but playing a 260 point character that isn't protected outwit is hard to deal with, or like hard to face off against. Even
He gets
just
protected
two
outwit from his
outwits.
damage power, actually.
Does he?
Superman does,
Okay.
yeah. But still, at 260, you get what, 3 extra clicks?
We'll do
Is that?
an Italian
Are you?
EMT.
What are you
I'm-
doing in this
All
situation?
videos.
You're building a Team Seal
Foot
team.
long.
You have Superman.
Probably not not playing him at full, just because of every time I
Which is
play
like Salt
a
vinegar,
couple
I
of
guess.
figures
I
with
don't know what
one,
dressing they have.
let's say 250 points, they just get piled on. And if they don't have protected outwit or numerous
Just
ways
all
to
windows,
roll
yeah.
out, it seems like it doesn't take that long to whittle them down, even as good as the dial might be.
Especially with the goons coming in.
Yeah.
That's potentially free blades against you like every turn. It's like, oh, I need a 9 or a 10, but when it happens, it's
We saw more than once.
David and Goliath.
It really mattered having that target trait. Like, that was something that I thought would come up, and it did. Like, I know Isaac Denke, his opponent in one of the games, his opponent was underbuilt. So he was 275 points, but he killed somebody with a target token, and so he scored a full 300.
That's
which
incredible.
Can make a difference, So
Well, and the target has been in BRs, has been swaying some positioning in the two that I played in alone.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Taking somebody from 4th to 2nd, just getting that 1 kill and the extra 25 victory points.
Yeah, BR, man. 25 points can really swing you. Like, Especially, you know, depending on how long people are taking with turns. With me, it's just like go, kill, go, kill, go.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, they're a little more methodical than that. Don't blame them. I want a bloodbath. That's how BRs are supposed to be.
It's true.
We've got another comment. Awesome coverage of the event. Also, Ian, gonna drop a Clicks freestyle this weekend.
Ooh.
You know, I've got some unreleased songs, so maybe one of those will see the light of day this weekend. I don't know.
We were doing some bars this morning with our
Because
rhymes.
you know, hopefully I'm saying your name right, Teresa. I saw you had posted a part 2. I believe Jacob Barton had posted a part 2, and so when I was at work that day, I was like, you know what, I'll write a part 2. And then I just never posted it because I was like, I didn't want to record it. I got home, I was tired, so it's in the vault. So maybe we'll see. Another comment at 260, Soups hits one figure really hard, and that is about it. I think that's the main problem is when you have so many low point efficient figures, yeah, like Aaron said, they get piled on. And
if you have 3 good
story.
figures versus 1 good figure.
That OMAC Prime though,
Yeah.
he's very solid at 100, but I saw a few people running him at 250, and that seems pretty hard to crack. The pick of powers, the hypersonic, the CCE.
He's what, like 9 clicks long, 10 clicks long?
I think he's 10, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some consideration there. My personal favorite one-man army, easily though, is the Black Adam.
Yeah.
I learned this today. Maybe this is something new for you guys. When Black Adam uses Mystics, they take the 1 Mystics damage, and then the AoE triggers. It doesn't say all other characters, it says all characters.
Yeah.
So the person who attacked him takes 2 Mystics, and then everybody within 3 takes 1.
Yeah.
So it's a
And
double
kicks
trigger. It's just a bolt.
Yeah, I think I was standing near somebody when like they asked that question over in a BR yesterday, and I was just like, oh, good to know. Like, yeah.
I did get him in my first BR, and he was the reason I won. So that was
You don't say.
he was
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Pretty
Hitting
fun.
12, 13 for 5 or something at top dial with super strength. So
Yeah.
yep, hands out quite a whopping.
Yeah, jeez.
Heard a few people like casually say like that'll be for 7 or something, and as I'm walking by, and I'm just like, wait, what? Oh, oh, Black
yeah.
Adam. Okay. Of course.
Another, so some interesting things about Team Worlds. I was lurking. I was watching a lot of the games today. I would say Necron was an absolute standout piece. The amount of times I would walk by a table, see a 40-point Necron, and he would be on his top dial was, I'm not kidding, probably like 7 to 10 times I would just be like, oh, I mean, of course. He kills 1 goon on a grave marker. That's 3 clicks of life for him. Oh, top 16 is getting started, guys.
It's getting started.
Just a continuation off that, Ian, you put Necron in a BR, he literally doesn't die because it's whenever anyone else gets KO'd, which is 3
Oh, so
other
if
teams worth
he's
of
in a
people,
grave marker.
he's just healing all the time. So don't go after him because you're wasting your time.
Seriously. You said, did you also get to play him?
I didn't play him. I played against him twice, and I didn't bother
Did
with
anyone hit him?
him. And no one really messed with him because they knew he was just going to heal it back up as soon as
And
somebody
he's a
else.
giant too, so he's just
Yep.
willpower.
Stealth just sits in his grave marker. And
Yeah, the willpower
He's off.
rolls. Just the fact that he can act most turns is insane.
And I do not know the name Phoenix Nest with a dollar sign.
Yep, Phoenix Nest with a
Phoenix
dollar
Nest
sign.
with a dollar
We'll give you
sign.
guys a look at camera 2 here. Just kidding, it's not plugged in right
You're
now.
right. Also, it's still facing this way.
Give us a second, guys. All right. Well, I get camera 2 plugged in. Aaron is going to tell you how to win a prize. Let him know, Aaron. How we doing it?
we have here a space ghost,
A space ghost.
highly coveted, highly desired. In order to win this space ghost, I want you to comment, in light of the shirt that I'm wearing, your favorite Disney character.
All right.
Original Disney. No Pixar, no Star Wars, no Marvel.
All right.
Go.
You've got 2 minutes to drop your favorite Disney character in the chat and get entered.
And maybe I'll pick the one that I like the most.
Oh.
How about
It's not going to be random this time. We've got bias on our side.
there is heavy bias involved here.
All right. You've got 2 minutes. Switching to camera 2.
It's not going to work. You need to.
Oh, I've got to switch back over to the actual. Because we just plugged it back in. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
All right. There's our Barbie Ken doll, live in the flesh. Very proud. All right, you guys have 1 minute left to drop your favorite Disney character in the chat to get a Space Ghost. I would love to say that it's random, but it's not. Aaron
not
could
random. You have
he
to
could
dig
be a
deep into my
huge
brain.
Moana fan, could be into Lilo and Stitch. I don't know, like maybe he's a classic guy. Yeah, might not even be his favorite. Maybe he's gonna pick the one that just insidiously incites him the most. Yeah. We're
There's
not
one
there yet.
in there that's got some potential.
There's
There's been about 3 Robin Hoods, it looks like. Oh, sorry, 2 Robin Hoods and a Robin Hood Fox.
Oh.
You're like, I
I'm
don't
sorry,
like that. I don't like that.
2
furry
Robin Hood
stuff.
Foxes and 1 Robin Hood.
We'll only be
And an
one
LOL in
answer.
there.
We'll only accept one answer per person.
What?
So
Who's Diego?
you can't just
What?
put one
Diego
of
is
each
from,
character.
That's Ice Age. That's not. Or is there a Disney
Coco.
Diego?
But that's Pixar.
I've never seen
so,
Coco.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. He is.
All right, 5 seconds left to
Pixar.
drop your favorite Disney
No,
character.
Pixar.
We'll give you a little bit more time, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm. Adam, I apologize. I'm
I
thinking of
like-
Miguel
I
from
like that a
Coco.
lot.
So I'm trying
Oh,
to remember who
okay.
Diego is.
I think they were thinking of Ice Age. Is the
Very nice.
It was on that, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that. We just see your shirt.
There we go.
It's so funny.
All right, we currently have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I think there's
11,
some, there's some
12,
good ones
13,
in
I
there.
do
14,
like the
15,
Zerg, but again,
16.
I
that is,
know.
that is Pixar.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. It is. Oh man.
All right. Do they have any more time, or are we cutting them off?
I think we're calling time. We're calling time.
Calling time.
All right,
please
Aaron.
go down the list and explain
Okay.
why an answer is
Wrong or right?
Yeah.
So Robin Hood, I like Robin Hood. The Fox from Robin Hood, which I'm having a little hard time remembering him because I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Okay.
Maleficent, solid.
Decent
Aladdin, Donald Duck, Lion King Simba, which I
Simba.
believe Simba was the
Yeah.
intention there. High Five Frederick. I do not know who Frederick is.
Frederick.
Friar Frederick, maybe? Or no, it'd be Friar Tuck. I don't know who that
I'm
is.
not familiar with that one.
High Five Frederick.
Of course,
That's
the
it.
classic Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah.
Genie,
That's a good one.
Robin Hood Fox again. Diego, who I also need to familiarize myself with because I don't think I know that character. And LOL in there. Jafar. Oh, Chip and Dale.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Kuzco, also a good
Ooh,
one.
I like that
banger
one.
pick, Banger pick.
Another Jafar, and
Get
then
a thumbs down on camera.
Zerg. I am going to go with one of the originals,
Oh.
Donald Duck.
Over
Ooh.
Mickey Mouse.
Over Mickey
Donald
Mouse.
Duck.
Duck.
Donald Duck. That is Cecil Yon.
Cecil Yon, congratulations. You are
All
now the
right.
proud new owner of a Space Ghost.
And if you want to claim your prize, Cecil, make sure you and anybody that has won a prize this weekend, make sure to send us a message either on Facebook at Dial H for Heroclix on Facebook.com or go to Dial H for Heroclix at gmail.com. Send us an email over there
Whose phone is this?
and tell us what prize you won. Give us your name and address, and we'll make sure to send that out to you once we get back from Worlds. If you want to link the live stream when it happened, that would also be huge as well. But at least send us your name, address, and what you won. We'll write your name on this right now to make sure we can keep it separate and get all your prizes sent out to you. So thank you so much for playing. And thank you, Aaron.
You want to give something else away?
Absolutely. Sure, I will give
Yeah,
as much stuff away as you want me to.
Aaron's like, it's not mine. I'll
It's not.
Let them know how to win these 2 legs.
Oh.
Oh, and we have 2 legacy cards.
He said Diego. He meant Iago, the
Ooh.
parrot from
Oh.
Aladdin.
Had Iago been the one, that would have been
Yeah.
in contention for sure.
Aaron's got a lot of power
Aaron's
here,
Aaron's
guys.
got the
He's going to tell
the
you how to win these 2 notorious cards. It's
So-
his choice.
All right.
He's on the spot.
I know. Wow.
let's think about how we.
I like that you say if it was going to be
Together?
Iago or
Separate?
Donald Duck. If it
Yeah,
was
both-
a
both legacy cards
bird-related
together,
character,
yeah.
it would have gotten your
Together.
vote.
How about your favorite set over the last? Let's do 12 months, so we cut out 10 of Swords.
So from Avengers Forever to Notorious.
To Notorious.
Let
We're
us
gonna
know
go
your
to
favorite set.
Notorious.
Okay.
Favorite set from Avengers Forever to Notorious. Is this going to be you're picking one again? Is
Well,
this
I
gonna
guess
be
so.
a little biased?
Well, we can just let them.
It'll be
I feel like they're-
random at the end anyhow because there's going to be double up.
Well, that's true.
So
They're gonna double up.
We'll have to do like
It'll double up, so we'll have to just random out of the best set or Aaron's
Maybe
favorite set.
roll for it, or random choice.
It's true.
It's gonna say.
All
they're
right,
gonna-
so I will start a timer. Your favorite set from Avengers Forever until Notorious can include Notorious, although that'd be hard to be your favorite set since it's not fully out. But
I mean, I could see how some people could say it.
I would
Aaron-
definitely say that.
Preview
Well,
the
let's
set, I
not say
guess.
Aaron's favorite set. Let's say you're an I. My favorite set that's come out since then is Batman Team Up. I really enjoy Batman Team Up.
Ooh.
I like the Scooby-Doo aspect. I like the lanterns a lot. And I think Teen Titans Go are actually really fun. So I really enjoy Batman Team Up. What about you, Simeon?
My favorite to play with, I think, has been Beyond Amazing.
Beyond Amazing.
I think Avengers 60th was the most solid sealed set, but I think Batman Team Up definitely scratched that DC itch and had like enough cool stuff in it. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with Avengers 60th just because the CUR and that's so solid.
Sure.
It's a lot of fun stuff. All
Aaron,
right,
I don't want
guys.
you to say your favorite set because I think it might.
We don't want to skew the results.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to skew the results.
My Wi-Fi is down, so I can't see
Oh.
if people are even saying
Okay,
anything.
let me do it.
But
I feel like Ricky
yeah,
Bobby,
make
like,
sure you're
I don't know what
commenting,
to do
guys.
with my-
I don't
Show
know
'em
what
off,
to do
just
with
show
my
'em
hands.
off. Just show 'em off
Uh,
is all.
Yeah, make sure you guys comment your favorite set.
Okay,
So
we've got a couple here, Aaron.
Snap Thanos from
We
Iconics.
have.
I guess that Iconics are
So
included
we
in
have
there.
some Spider-Man Beyond
Count
Amazing.
Iconics?
There's the BTU, A60. They said Disney Plus, which can't be correct. Someone asked,
Plus.
does Iconics count? We didn't get to that. He said Snap Thanos Iconics, though.
Yeah.
A lot of SP. So which set
A lot of
out
love
of
for
these?
Thanos.
Which set out of these are you going to say is the correct answer? And then we can narrow it down from there. We
Actually,
have some Spider-Man. We have some A60. We have some Batman Team Up. No, I don't think we have any Avengers Forever.
that's the set I would have chosen
Oh.
because of the chase theme. I like the Warp World chases.
Ooh,
I love Batman
they're
Team
very
Up,
cool.
but just the chase theme of Avengers Forever was a big.
Yeah, we don't have any of
Big selling point.
So if you haven't said Avengers
right.
Forever, might be a good time.
We're gonna let a few more people comment. We've got about 20 more seconds on the clock. Comment your favorite set.
your favorite
In the next-
set. Not
10 seconds.
But if
And
you
it-
choose mine, you may just get a couple legacy cards.
Maybe. I love that. Like he's a wild card. He can be as biased as he wants because it doesn't fall
I
on
know,
us.
right?
What are they gonna do? Track him down? They don't
Yeah.
have his. They only have his first name. Right. So we are gonna end. James
And
Stover.
we instantly get
all right,
to
all right.
Avengers Forever.
All right, I'm
Three
counting
Avengers
it.
Forever.
I'm
Mike,
counting
you
you
already,
last
Mike, you
few.
already commented, and I want to say the rest of you guys also already commented. Yeah, they all already commented their favorite sets.
Quick,
The
Avengers
last
Forever.
four that
You
just
guys
switched.
said no.
Yeah, we had Simba
We
from
have
Frederick.
we.
You changed to Avengers Forever.
They all changed.
Yeah.
They all did.
Calling them all out. All right, we're gonna cut it off at. We'll say, are we counting the switchers? Are
I
we-
don't know.
Are we
We
letting them
should count
switch?
the switchers.
Well, we'll count them.
It's up to
That's
you,
fine.
Aaron. I don't.
Are we-
Count them.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we're
Count 'em.
counting. We're going with Mike White's Avengers Forever is the last comment. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're only going with Avengers Forever? Is that correct?
Oh,
Is that who we're giving it away with?
Because we're gonna shuffle, do random number
We've
generator
got
here.
3 of
Oh.
them right now.
why don't we just give everyone a shot? Just random number generate.
Okay.
The total
Everybody that
entries.
said it.
We
All
have
right,
3
let's-
people that said
or
Avengers
or
Forever.
the total entries of every single set.
All right. I'll let Peter, Melton, and Tereso join it. So we'll say 5.
So just the 5 people that said
Yeah.
Avengers Forever.
Yeah.
Not
The people
okay.
that switched.
Oh
Do
boy.
All right, 1 through 5. What do we got? Oh, sorry.
I thought you
was
were getting the
looking
random
at- no.
generator. That's my bad. I can get it.
1 through 5.
Oopsies. I got it.
I did
here.
have one up earlier.
1 through 5. And it is number 4.
Number 4
So
is
second to
going to
last
be.
here.
That's Tereso Cobain.
Okay.
Cobian? Sorry, Tereso Cobian. You have won 2 notorious legacy cards.
Stick Space Ghost behind the other one, so you don't.
Yeah.
Do you want us
also want a
to
Space
you want us to
Ghost?
open these up for you
Yeah.
so you know what you won there, Teresa?
Yeah, if you want us to open these up on stream, you can see.
You wanna check
If you
them
want
out.
to be surprised yourself, you can do that too. We won't judge, but it is a lot cooler if we get to show them off and talk about them and stuff.
Don't let me influence you or anything, but
Let's see. Hey, Tereso, if you want us to open them, let us know now.
Let us know.
Heck yeah,
Let us
okay.
know. Okay,
All right,
Aaron, rip them
let's-
open here.
all right. I'll give
I
you
can hold the
Space
Space
Ghost.
Ghost
Yeah,
out of the way there.
Take one there, Simeon.
They're tricky. Sometimes there's a little bit of air and you can wiggle them, sometimes not. All right, your first notorious
All right.
legacy card is
We got a
Johnny
Quick.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Out of the glare.
We've given away now Ultraman, the Owl
We've seen a
dude.
few Johnny Quicks
And Johnny Quick.
Owlman. We also did earlier. We did give away a holiday Calendar Man. I almost said Holiday Killer. It's Calendar Man.
Let me just look to make sure I don't want to keep this one. This one, your other legacy card, is one of my favorite sculpts in the set. Well, technically. Deathstroke. So,
nice.
yeah, this is
That
from
is
the Justice League 52, the new 52 set. An awesome sculpt. If you've never seen it, he's got this huge sword. He's just very menacing looking. I love this one. I don't own it, which I'm really sad because Slade Wilson is a cool character. This is one of the ones that I just
Yeah.
I was like, why do I want the top dial stealth one when there's so many good ones in modern? But now I'll probably never own this.
I know,
sculpt 'cause
right?
it's-
So when Scott announced that Deathstroke, I went out and was like, "Oh, I better buy him," and I bought like the wrong one. I got the one from like Batman or something. I didn't realize it was the new 52
his base has,
Deathstroke.
like skulls and stuff on it.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
I screwed up getting the wrong Deathstroke.
But
and
yeah.
I'm like,
I think
well,
the Troll and Toad booth has some people found some legacy figures in that.
oh, and
There was
there's
somebody-
big old
Extra
bin of
figures.
One of the people here that we gave a Johnny Quick to went over there and bought a Johnny Quick
and
for
got
$1.
one. Hey, look at that.
I was like, that's
Easy
pretty
peasy,
funny.
lemon squeezy. Make that money.
All right, guys. Tereso, make sure you send us
Yes.
a message with your address. We'll be shipping these off, and we need to get names on both of these, I guess. But once we do, we'll be sending these out in a couple weeks. And yeah, I think we're gonna wait
Team Worlds,
until.
do you want to switch cameras just for a little bit? Let people
Yeah,
see,
we're gonna wait until Team Worlds kicks off a little bit more.
It's pretty cool.
So right
We
up
got 'em all
front here,
lined
we've
up.
got Saul. I'm not sure who their team is against. So that's Toxiclix versus. I don't know what that team is.
That is the Clicksmen.
That's the
They are
Clicksmen?
going against
Is it the
some
Uncanny Clicksmen?
variation of the Uncanny Clicksmen
Okay.
there. Looks like they have Eric Malern, I want to say. And then Caleb Reddick. Yeah, and then Justin Robinson, looks like, I want to say. Versus
I recognize
Saul Ritchie and I don't know who their A player is, actually.
I don't either.
Batman, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mystery Man.
Okay.
That's who we have in front there. Ryan Redman
Any
is
other cool
one.
matchups?
He's on the far edge
going
with his
against-
blue shirt.
Jay Major,
Yeah.
Jalen Major, excuse me.
Yeah, Jalen's on Ed's team.
Yep.
I don't know who their third is either. That must be like one of the OG Phoenix Nests. Or
I
just
guess
like
so.
plain old Phoenix Nest or Phoenix Nest.
Suppose
it's
so.
not Phoenix Nest 2 because that's Lucas and
Right.
company.
Yeah, Ed is always Phoenix Nest, #1. He's the OG. Gotta stay. The original gangster, Ed Shelton. Dark Logos.
Yeah. Starting Over podcast on YouTube only.
On YouTube. Yeah, yeah.
Exclusively.
No, you're right. On YouTube.
Exclusively. I meant to say exclusively, but I could
Oh,
only think
I
of
gotcha.
only. Yeah. There's our cameraman, Luke, walking around, taking
Hopefully
pictures.
you guys are
people
kind of
waving.
enjoying, kind of seeing a bit. Ooh, we have a judge call.
Barnstable's already busy. Will he get there in time? No.
Nope.
No.
the hesitation.
ID Levy got there first.
I like that ID. Yeah.
He was just already
Slow
on
but
the way.
steady won the race right there.
Yeah.
They're just the 2 judges. I
We
haven't
have
spent much time around the team world, so I'm
Chris. I thought Chris was around here somewhere, but I don't see him. I guess
Chris is probably doing like a lunch break situation.
Yeah. Now
but
that
he'll be back
now that
to,
it's
like,
only
announce and stuff.
16, they had. Well, I'll. They didn't see anything.
No, yeah, we're watching camera 2.
Yeah,
They don't know
watching
what
camera
that
2.
was. It could have been anything.
Anyways, if that's broken, I'll give you mine. And they're like, "What are you talking about, Calder?" I'm like, "Nothing."
No, with
nothing.
Anthony and with this caliber of player, they really only need.
We should be all right. I
2
talked with
judges,
Anthony earlier,
yeah.
and he said most of his judge calls were like interactions with like mind control, line of fire, and grave markers have been
Yeah.
almost all his judge calls today.
That's fair.
So I imagine it'll still just be some "What's up with mind control?"
I will say there's very few people that I don't recognize looking out. I know the camera's not super clear, so you guys at home probably can't see as far as I can, but I see a lot of the same faces that I would typically see. I see Antonio Clark's team did end up making it.
I mean, it really goes to show that if you're a good player and we're used to seeing you at top tables and you get good polls, then you'll do really well in teams. But if you're an unknown player and you don't get good polls, more than likely, probably not going to be able to make something happen. But also, almost every team I've looked, very similarly, they have a Black Lantern devoted team, and then they have an assassin style team. I've seen that a lot for some of the seeds.
Yeah.
I very rarely have seen any. I almost called them the Masters of Evil, the Legion of Doom, those style of teams. I don't
right.
see that very much. I've seen a handful of Herald walking the tables, but
I know.
it feels like if they get a Black Lantern chase, they almost always pair it with Necron, and it does really, really well.
Yeah,
which
it looks
makes
there's
sense.
a lot of Necron and Black Hands getting paired with like whatever chase, and that seems like a pretty solid call because you have like a pretty decent yo-yo tactic with most of them there.
Oh, absolutely. Black Hand is so good. I mean, having a Perplex, I want to say, does he have a Perplex Outwit, or is it a Perplex Leadership? I know he has a special damage
Black
power.
Hand, I want to say it's Perplex Outwit. I don't
Perplex
think he's the
Outwit.
leader, but he might have it. I don't.
Okay.
It's been a hot
And then,
second
yeah,
since I
being
looked at it.
one of 2 top dial TKs in this set is, oh, hey, look at that. There's our team. There's our team coming in. They just missed cut. I shouldn't say just missed cut. They missed it by like 9 places.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great. Look at them walking.
Look at them
in
back
here.
together again.
Oh
We've
yeah,
got our
look at these
subway.
guys.
Wow.
They got our subway.
We've got
Always
Matt
fresh.
Reed with an entire. It looks small in his hands, but
Matt,
that's
Matt,
a whole
Matt.
gallon.
He's gonna eat the camera. He's gonna eat the camera.
That's an actual whole gallon that he's holding with one hand.
It has a view of you guys walking. Yeah.
Anthony, wave, you're on stream.
Corey just commented Avengers.
That's our. No, you're good.
You want to do a little dance, Anthony?
Yeah, you just be yourself, Anthony. The people at home
Nope,
love you.
He's nope.
Will
Well,
say there
guys-
is a palpable electricity in the air during
Yeah.
this round of
do-
top cut.
I do love this part of the event because when it hits top cut, it gets a lot quieter. I switched back to us.
Oh. Is it? Oh.
Hey, warning, I guess.
Well,
Thank you.
coming in.
I love this part of the big
like an
events
animal.
because everyone clears out. It gets real quiet. Once it starts getting more and more cut, once it gets to the like final table, it's almost dead silent. And there'll be so many people in here just like watching to see who the winner is. And then as soon as like that final roll is made, as soon as that final
It's
team
the
is beat, it's like, you know, an eruption kind of thing. It's so cool. I'm going to switch back so we can see Brian Galley.
Ooh, I forgot to say if I wanted these toasted or not. didn't
Hi,
I?
Brian.
None of these are toasted.
No.
Who
I did it on
toast
purpose.
The Subway sandwich.
Wow. Did you not toast any of the sandwiches?
I forgot to say
Wow.
toasted, but obviously you get them toasted.
It's assumed. It's assumed.
Thank you, Brian.
Judge Brian
I
Galley
didn't
says
say
you
not
toast
to
the sandwich.
them. I just forgot to say. That's
Chat, let's hear it. If you go to Subway, do you toast or not
Who
toast?
doesn't-
Would you just assume to toast the sandwich? I
think
would.
You would assume to toast the sandwich. I think that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah.
I like a cold sandwich. What's wrong with a cold sandwich?
I
Not
like
when
a
you can
cold
get it
sandwich.
toasted.
Wow. It's not about the cold, it's about the toast. It's about the crunch, Luke.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah. An inferior sandwich for sure. Do you eat a cold grilled cheese, Luke? That's just a
That's
piece
just a
of
cheese.
cheese
Shut
on
up.
bread.
You would not eat a cold grilled
If
cheese.
it's melted and then gone cold, I would.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something.
So
there's
even
something- I
you
guess there's
agree
something
that-
else
There's
to it.
merit to that statement.
It's
but
better
at
when
one time
toasted.
Toasted.
Because it gets toasted before it goes cold. All right, guys.
Peter Melton is saying toast is assumed.
Toast
Peter
is
Melton,
assumed,
He gets
yeah.
it. Jeff DeMoss is saying toast.
Well, if you want to.
Chester Wilson is saying do not assume a toast. Okay, this is
Whoa.
all totally off topic.
I mean,
here.
when you have a Quiznos, justice.
well,
for
you know
Quiznos,
it's getting
but-
you know it's
Yeah.
getting toasted at Quiznos.
Imagine
Right,
going
has
to
to
a
be.
Quiznos and saying no toast, please.
They'd be like,
they
why
would
are
throw
you,
you
at,
out.
Why are you at Quiznos?
Yeah, they would.
We'll have
you
our
would
funny
be-
little rat creatures toss you out
They
of
would
the
take a
restaurant.
picture of you, goes on the wall, and says, "Do not serve this man."
Don't serve this person.
They don't like toast. Our
But no,
whole
there really
brand.
is an electricity in the room. That
Oh, appreciate it.
every team event kind of starts with everybody has that glisten and glitter of hope in their eyes. I know you guys all know this too well for playing teams, and you feel like, yeah, no matter what we get, we're gonna make something. And then it kind of feels like you get polls, and they're not like super baller polls.
And then you look at the
and you're
people
like,
next to you. And
I really hope we can make these work, But then, maybe you win a round or two, and you're like, okay, there's a chance. And then for the majority of people, they don't make top 16 because we had 33 teams.
That's how
And it's
numbers
like,
work.
well, shoot, guys, all right. And it's kind of a bummer. And then you go, but then for those that do make it, you kind of get this whole, all right, it's cut. We gotta focus up. We gotta focus up here. And then there's that excitement where that isn't in singles, because in singles, like, okay, I won my game, I get to move on.
You know what
but
I'm
in
excited
teams,
for?
it's like, oh, I won my game, but
I don't
what
want
do
to
they do?
Check out
interrupt,
my
but
team
I just realized we haven't said this.
Oh, what's that?
That we will be live streaming the fan appreciation.
Oh, we
tonight.
will. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is huge, actually.
I don't know why we haven't said this before, but guys, if you're not at Worlds and you're waiting for spoilers that's going to come with the fan appreciation, you can watch the actual fan appreciation live streamed. You won't be able to see, it's not going to be Scott this year, it's actually going to be John, but you won't be able to see John. You're just going to see the slides and you're going to hear him talk about stuff. So it's just going to be the slides that they would normally put up on the wall, except it's going to be home for you to watch. Isn't that awesome? Like that.
It's
when
really
they told
cool.
us that we could do
this
that,
is the
I was
first time we will ever be able to live stream the fan
like, this is
appreciation.
the first ever
So
live stream of
instead
a
of
fan
just kind of
appreciation.
bad phone photos that you have to see randomly posted on Facebook, you can just tune in here at Dial H and you can just watch it while it's happening in real time. Well, in real-ish time, live stream time, like 30 seconds
Yeah,
with everybody
slight
else.
delay.
So you get to see it fast, you'll get to see it clear,
You'll get to
and
hear,
you'll get to see it first.
You'll get to hear John talk about it.
Yeah, that's really cool. You
This-
get
that's coming up. I think it's scheduled for 8, so about
It's
4 hours from now. Yeah, so 3 hours 50 minutes from now. We'll obviously put a bigger post, probably like an hour ahead of time, letting you guys know. The audio might cut out a little bit because we are beaming Bluetooth from about 50 feet
Yes.
away through a wall.
So I assume we'll have somebody here and someone over
Yeah.
there being like, yeah, we don't need to get into that. But
Yeah.
yes, we'll make sure the audio, we'll be on top of it, guys,
Right.
so that you can hear everything that's going on.
It's still clear. It just was a little choppy occasionally. So
Somebody asked what time. I believe it's 9 o'clock.
8.
8. Oh,
Yeah.
I apologize. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so depending
Nice.
on, it's 8 o'clock for us, but wherever you are, that could
Yes, so this would be 8
3
p.m.
hours
Central
and-
Standard Time.
Yeah, 3 hours and 49 minutes from exactly now when we're
Yeah.
doing this. So 3 hours from now, if you're watching this later, then we're either live streaming or you're watching everything really late.
We are,
and
we are.
We already did.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you guys tell everyone you know. Have your mom watch. She's going to be excited.
She'll be pumped. She needs to know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, it's pretty obvious this year, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Just like every year.
Yeah.
Here,
There's actually straight up a Christmas item
there's
this year.
A Christmas Iconics. Is it
Christmas,
an Iconics?
it's an iconic set, I
Okay.
believe
Is
is what
it?
they're going to brand it as.
Premium collection. Yeah.
Premium.
A premium
Yeah.
I
collection.
don't-
Yeah,
maybe
very
it is
similar to
iconics.
Hellfire.
10 figures with little punch outs that
Little
you just
punch, yeah, the
we
little
haven't
advent
seen-
calendar. It's
we
kind
haven't
of
seen
cute.
the actual physical product yet, but we have seen
No,
a
we
few
don't
of the
know.
dials. I think we'll see a lot of interesting stuff. I know they've been heavily showing off wheels in the display box. We've already seen everything from Notorious at this point, I think, other than like one Legacy, and then
What legs are we missing?
the Play at Home kit is apparently
Oh,
Brimstone.
duh. Brimstone. That's the only one, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's that, and then we haven't seen anything from. Have we seen anything from Next Phase, Next Wave?
No, nothing from
New
Next
Wave?
Phase. No, it's Next Phase.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything from that
So
set at all.
we
Some
might
sculpts
see
and
something
stuff.
from that. But
Yeah, we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
That's.
So,
I almost feel like that'd be
Who
wild
knows?
if we saw something from next phase. I feel like it's getting ahead of ourselves. I
don't
want to see
know.
some
We
wheel
saw
stuff.
in 2019 we saw the sculpt renderings and like some of the sculpts for
That is true.
Ultimate Carnage, and that didn't come out till like
That
21.
is true.
So like that was really cool.
I wouldn't mind seeing some more sculpts from next phase to like get us an idea of what characters are all going to be in. I know we know what shows,
Right.
but just because it's that, there's a lot of assumed characters in the first Disney Plus set, and that very much wasn't the case.
we had
so
thought for sure that there'd be like some generic
Flag Smashers,
Flag
and stuff,
Smashers
some
and, like,
generic
yeah.
TVA agents and stuff. So
And they're just-
not
yeah,
as
there's
much
no generics.
Generics, yeah, no generics at all. So I'd be
Yeah.
curious if we get any generics in next phase. You know what I mean? Like
I would
'cause
also be.
there are
I think they want to use every slot for a specific character. Or
There
like,
are
different
generics to
version.
get. You could get Intelligentsia members from She-Hulk.
Have
They're
you
just like dudes.
You looked over at the case, the Wheels of Vengeance. Was there any
Yeah.
sculpt that you looked at and?
I mean, I liked, and I should know who it is, but who is the Headless Horseman? What?
It's the Headless Horseman.
I think
What do
he's
you,
It's
yeah,
just the Headless
the
Horseman.
Headless Horseman. Yeah.
Okay.
From-
yeah, I thought that was pretty
from
cool.
ye oldie English Americana lore. I kind of don't remember his
Well,
story.
he's on fire, so I think this is a slightly different version, like a Ghost
This
Rider.
might be like
Headless
a
Horseman.
Zarathos possessed Headless Horseman.
Something,
But he's
yeah.
got he's holding his head. I mean, that's just cool.
Yeah,
I'm sure some weird past Ghost Rider interacted with him, or maybe Rawhide Kid or the Spirit Rider interacted with him,
Ooh,
because they have
yeah.
the old like 5-cent comics horse rider guys from when Marvel did like some Western comics, which is really
Yeah.
cool that they're doing that.
One thing I thought was
Yeah.
interesting, the orange bases, the orange, well, not all of them are the Twinkie base, but the orange bases in general doesn't denote a rarity.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
just, that denotes like the glow effect,
Yes.
essentially. That means the base glows. I thought for sure it was like, Disney Plus or like other sets where they have a different color base.
I also thought it was the chase theme. I
No.
did not know that.
So,
but
like,
the Fire Lord is an orange base.
Yeah.
And he's, well, I don't know what rarity
Oh,
he
it's
is, but.
Hellstrom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hellstrom.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did get to see the display cases. I thought those are pretty sweet.
Oh yeah,
in
the
person.
little single figure.
You need
holds
to
the
get a couple
card.
of those to display. What's the first figure you're gonna put in your display case, Aaron?
Ooh. Right off the top of my head, probably. I don't know if Old Man Phoenix will fit in there,
Ooh,
but I do
that
love
would look
his
nice.
sculpt and keep it protected. I have a feeling he's
Good.
probably maybe too big. His wingspan
I don't
is
know.
pretty big. So
Those are a little big. I don't know. That is interesting. We've been getting larger and larger.
We have.
We've been getting larger and larger sculpts. So yeah, the bigger, more impressive effects and stuff, and that's why the wheels boxes are so large, and why they cut down on a figure is because that Twinkie base,
Yeah.
like you can't really tell the scale from the pictures that we've taken, but they really are just like phenomenally large and like tons of detail.
Yeah.
Like essentially, like that Cap Pegasus could fit in there without breaking.
He would,
and
yeah.
that's what they were
Especially-
going for,
yeah,
kind of thing.
which is really cool.
So yeah, that's really nice, really
The
neat.
best part is having held them, they're really thick and they're not going to break easily.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I know the Ghost Rider from the Captain America set was really cool. He was like shattered in pieces almost every time you pulled one. It was like, it's really such a bummer. So now it's really cool to see they're using like thicker plastic with the bigger sculpts and everything, and they'll be in better shape when you unbox them in this set. We have 30 people in the live stream right now. Do you want to flip over to
30
Team
people?
Worlds
Yeah,
to get
let's-
people an idea of the event that's happening? Richie and Caleb are done. I don't know who the winner of that game is.
that was a quick match.
Potential, I know, right?
is.
So
I would not put money on either of them. They're both solid players.
I
Richie
know.
is extremely well versed, but yeah, Caleb is also just he's won a ton of stuff this year. So.
yeah. I mean, he's our Canadian national champion
Yeah.
currently. We got Heroclix headquarters wandering around.
Oh yeah, there's
We got-
Lucas is up there.
We got Ide Levy hanging around. What up, ID? We got Brian Galley checking their
He's in
phone
the
right
back.
now.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's checking the win for a ruling. I'm sure it's that.
that's definitely it.
It's
yeah.
definitely that.
He definitely wouldn't just.
100%. He's
be
definitely not
looking
playing
at-
Pokemon
he's
Go
not
right
looking
now.
at the time to
Brandon Collette's. Where do you guys see Brandon Collette out there? Hopefully he's doing well. I wonder if that's, I don't know, front center. Aaron, you've played in what? Just only a handful of battle royals so far for this set.
It's
What
two
do you
BRs.
What do you think of Notorious as a sealed set?
I like it. I mean, I think with BRs, it's a little tricky because there's a goon. It seems like in almost every pack, and they are fairly easy 50 points to score. So it's kind of like I mean, you end up being dealt the cards you're dealt. So if you get a goon, you get a goon. But they're a little bit of a liability, I think, sometimes on your team.
Right.
Because I've had a couple
There he
goons that
is.
got KO'd
Enhance.
pretty quick.
There's
but,
Enhance.
I thought it was interesting with the goons when they get KO'd, if you roll to bring them back on their 15 line, if they get KO'd again, then you're only bringing them back at 15 every time when you respawn them at the beginning of the turn. So
Right.
that's kind of interesting. You don't really want to roll, like,
No.
you roll for it because maybe you can do the other effect where
Do
you
some-
generate the terrain marker,
Sure.
but you really don't want to bring them back on their 15.
Not for
But-
that easy, 2 clicks of life to KO for some of
Yeah.
them.
But no, I like it as a sealed set so far. I haven't yet had a chance to play Bizarro, who I was really excited to play in sealed. But of course, played Black Adam, had a Lightning Lord, so I got two
Ooh.
pretty powerful pieces in my
Lightning
games.
Lord and BR is pretty solid.
He's pretty sick. Yeah,
no
double perplex
reducer,
up.
but he's
Yeah.
he can get himself to a 21 if
The
he
thing
wants
is, like,
to.
it might be bad and sealed or like not great and sealed, but when you don't have to pay the points, it's like, I don't mind what you do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 100-point bad boy. Let's go.
He's the double perplex, I think.
He is double
Double
perplex.
perplex.
Yeah, so double
Yep.
perplex.
Cosmic-
Saturn Girl is double
prop.
outwit.
Oh, double outwit.
That's Cosmic King.
Cosmic
Okay,
King. So
yeah.
Cosmic
Yeah.
King is double
Yeah,
outwit.
Lucas is
She is double
playing-
prop.
I can't remember what exactly he's got. I think it's just 200-point Black Adam and then 100-point Saturn Queen.
Is it really? Wow.
I think that was his team. That might be someone else's, but
Wow.
yeah, it was just Black Adam with double prop, and I was like, well, that's a good strategy.
I mean,
not a lot
yeah.
of problem this set.
We've
Ooh.
seen a lot of Black Adams fall from
We didn't see him.
from
never
getting
mind. He
tied
almost
down.
walked in
So
front
having
of the
such
camera.
a limited figure team could be a problem for Lucas. Obviously, he's still doing fine. He's still in it, but we've seen a lot of Black Adams fall due to getting tied down, having limited actions, being only to target one person each turn. It can almost be a bit of a Superman effect where it's like you definitely shouldn't pay 260 points for him because at the end of the day, he attacks once each turn, KOs maybe one figure each turn. You want to have enough people to make multiple attacks each turn to make sure you can actually end a target versus get swarmed and then
That's true.
get attacked. It's the same old tentpole fallacy that we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Unless you're popping off that living lightning numerous times.
Yes.
Yes,
you're,
yeah.
You know,
There is a situation where you go up against the team where they can't physically deal enough damage to Black Adam without their whole team basically suffering.
That is true.
So
That
another
is such a good
possibility.
trait. Man, that is so good for him. Do we read off all top 16? We did that earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, right
We
on.
can go back over them.
It looks like, there's some pretty fun team names in top 16. I really
Yeah,
like
so first place was tied with the exact same points and win record. That was Heroclix and Phoenix Nest 2. So not just a world champion, but the runner-ups for Team Worlds last year.
Jeez.
Third place or third position, I should say. These aren't winners by any means. It's in single elimination now, but third place into the seeding was I Do Not Know. Fourth was Chuck Norris. Fifth was 3 Points Gaming because they're missing a fourth member. Sixth is the New Meta. Seventh was Shake and Bake. Eighth was just Phoenix Nest, plain old Phoenix Nest. Ninth was Degeneration Clicks. 10th is
I like that one,
Team
nice.
Almeida or Almeida. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Interesting.
Then we have 11th is Bionic 1. 12th is We Don't Talk About Bruno, the previous
That's
world
our
champions.
previous world champs, yep.
So if seeding is how it should be, We Don't Talk About Bruno would be going against Team Chuck Norris, I think. Is that right? 12th to... No, they'd be going
I would say
against
so.
4 Points Gaming. Is that what's shaking out over there? I can't really tell from here. I can see Scott Crampton. I can't see who they're playing against, though. Anyhow, 13th is WTF 2.0. 14th is Phoenix Nest with a dollar sign.
The classic Californian Phoenix Nest.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the Alyssa and Friends team. It's the only way I can remember it. CWO is 15th, and 16th is not good enough to be Phoenix Nest, which...
At least they're honest. But, I mean, they made Top Cut, which
I
is
wonder-
better than some Phoenix Nest teams, actually.
Yeah,
so
I wonder if they got...
maybe they are good enough to be Phoenix Nest, and this is their official audition.
That could be. So what's funny is if that was the Clicksmen, the CWO was on this corner playing against Toxiclix, that means not good enough to be Phoenix Nest was playing against Phoenix Nest. That's how that pairing would go.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I hope that happens then.
For the underdog.
Nice. Jeremy asks, are there any certain figures on the majority of top teams? We're seeing a lot of Zod. That's no surprise.
A lot of Zod.
We're seeing a
Black Lantern combos.
a lot of Black Lantern combos. So
Necron. And,
Necron and others. So
yeah.
Necron and Zod have been real standouts. Obviously, we're going to see more commons, uncommons, rares throughout it.
Yeah, do you want to jump in?
Oh, yeah.
By all means. Oh, Aaron,
Sorry,
yeah.
we
You don't have to
didn't
be
mean to
trapped
keep
here.
you.
I was
Oh,
keeping
okay.
track of the time.
Okay, yeah.
Well, thank you so
scheduled
much,
for a
everybody.
VR.
Look,
Thank you for
Thanks,
thank you
Aaron.
for showing up, for dropping by.
Check in later.
We'll see you a Sunday in the future.
yeah.
I mean, also this Sunday.
No,
probably.
Also
watching
this-
the time, I was like,
He'll be here.
Oh, yes. This Sunday, yes, absolutely.
Everyone wish Aaron good luck.
Get some good luck for Aaron in the chat. Aaron can't see
Yes,
it, but
thank you for giving
Oh,
away our
thank you.
Space
Good-
Ghost
good
and
man.
Legacy cards, Aaron. You were a trooper.
You're topping out at 30. Now we're down to 11, which is like whatever. Anyways,
I will be
But, yeah.
right back.
I know we saw a lot of polls that were Black Lantern, Martian Manhunter. I didn't go and check the tables to see if there actually were a lot of Black Lantern,
Oh, there
Martian.
were.
Oh, there were.
I s-
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, on
What are you
the
seeing?
finals?
What are you seeing up there, Ian? Yeah. For tables up at the finals, what are we starting to see?
I did not even walk by them
Cut.
actually. I was in the other room.
Can we scooch over a little bit?
Yeah,
Can we move?
we'll go like this, and Simeon's gone.
Okay.
No, I actually didn't walk by the finals table. Maybe I should. I think Simeon's gonna walk by the finals table and give us a report.
We get to see Simeon's. Looks like Phoenix Nest is out. If Simeon can do his charades, we'll see. Oh, that looks better.
When it cuts to top 8 guys, we will start busting out the cameras, recording matches. We'll get a full team. And then we will get some pictures of the teams as well as the actual figures on the team.
It's on this one.
So we're good.
Okay.
So yeah, it's interesting. Pre-cut, it was. I mean, honestly, I think what surprised me the most in teams was the strength of the assassin teams.
Wow, it was incredible.
I didn't.
Points, games being
I didn't
decided.
think they'd be bad.
I knew at least 2 games decided by the assassin target trait mechanic,
I
which
heard
is
of a couple.
really cool.
I heard some people saying some choice words about losing to an assassin mechanic. So, for what that's
It's a
worth.
mechanic in the game. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, guys. I mean, a lot of the assassin teams, they don't have the greatest mobility. They like to stay clumped up. And so for that
We have
reason,
seen
I'm like,
that.
well, I think in a sealed setting, being able to be the person who kind of pushes the envelope on getting the fight started, I think there's a lot of value in that,
Yes.
at least in my play style. I think when you're in a sealed format and you're playing in a way where it's like you have to come to me, you're giving the opponent all the time in the world to set up.
Yeah.
And I hate being in that situation. So that's why
That does
I
feel bad.
kind of underlooked the assassins, but no, they proved to be very strong. The Ra's al Ghul is very good. The Talon Prime is definitely making some waves.
She's seen a lot of play, and I'm actually being
free regen.
a lot of surprise. Well, that and getting rid of the defense powers
Getting
and
rid of the
everything,
defense
it's
is
really strong.
nice. Depending on what you're playing against, that can be an absolute game decider. To go with that, like the generics are not bad.
No,
So I
they're
think
good. They're
everyone
really
knows
good.
that at this point. Lincoln March on his lower line was another popular one. A cheap hypersonic piece is never, don't scoff at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, assassin teams are very cool, guys. We'll get some reconnaissance on the finals here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
See, we'll have to see.
I
know we'll probably cut this once finals start, so a couple of
Yeah,
us
we
can.
are going to run out in the hall, grab pictures of
Yep.
probably not the top 16 now because they've walked off.
No, we'll probably get top 8.
We'll
is
get
what it'll
pictures
look
of
like.
the top 8. We'll try to grab pictures of their team. We'll see how patient people are. Everyone is on a schedule. Got to respect that.
Yep.
But no matter what, you will see the teams, the people who are qualifying. You'll see the gameplay from it. Like I said, we're going to go hard, set up all that. Yeah, Worlds has been great this year. It's been a much longer day today than it was yesterday, but that's okay.
I know at 2 o'clock today, I was like, oh, our day started at this time yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I keep looking at my watch. I'm like, it's got to be like 6.
I know. The fact that it's only 4:30 is insane.
How about people at home? If you were in a Team World setting, don't give me a chase answer here. Team World setting, what is the figure you're looking to pull? And Calder, same question for you.
Okay.
Personally, and I'm a bit biased, I would want to play Black Adam.
Yeah.
He would be like my top want for rare. I just love that figure. I think he looks great. Sculpt's awesome, really thematic, and he seems like he can pull his weight. I saw quite a few people. I know there are quite a few Black Adams in finals. I've seen that.
Zod is such an easy answer, but Zod is my answer. I just like a strong,
He's really
solid.
good,
he's a
man.
12 for 4 penetrating
multi-Zod
psychic blast.
teams.
Those are so sick. So
Those are tough.
Zod, a non-chase pick, it's probably Zod for me. A super rare pick, I would like to try Kite Man. I like the idea of constantly
Yeah.
masterminding to him, and he can just regen himself up. I like his defense, and I like his, if you ever want to just Kite Man, hell yeah, send him in. He can be +3 to some stats there.
There were some one of our players played against a Kite Man team, and he talked about how brutal it was.
It can be really brutal, yeah.
Mastermind is obviously very good on an 8-click tile for 40 points. I think super rare pick for me. Ooh, man. That's a good call. I should snag that. Sorry, I should have brought it over here.
Yeah.
Super rare pick for me. I really like that Superman, but I don't think that's my pick.
I don't think he'd be mine. I know he's not mine.
Man, yeah, I know.
We got a lot of OMAC Prime.
Metallo is up there, I think. Metallo
We have a lot
really
of
hits, really
Deadshot
stays
and
alive.
Roz. Have a lot of Black Adam. Was Richie win?
Yeah, Deadshot is another beast.
What's
also
it?
Assassin.
I guess they're still playing, aren't they? Okay.
Well, guys, we are
It's
getting
anyone's game
towards
here.
the end of the finals here, so I think we got to
I think we have to
mobilize. We got to
start
start
moving.
setting up cameras. It's only
But-
4:30. We'll probably be back twice. Probably come back. Well, little spoiler, guys. Fan appreciation event. Previously only viewable if you're here.
We did mention this, but go.
Oh, you
keep
did?
going. Yeah, keep
okay,
going. Though.
well,
keep
if
going.
you're just joining us,
Yeah.
we will have the fan appreciation event live. We will go ahead and stream that from the comfort of your own home. Beautifully.
That's right. You'll be able to see the images. They'll look nice and they'll look clear. You know why? Because it's not going to be a little phone picture on a Jumbotron. It is going to be,
It'll be the actual
straight up
files.
sent right to you. You'll be able to get the audio from Johnny, who's doing the fan appreciation event, so you'll be able to hear him.
Across the hall. Through
Yeah,
a
I know.
Door
We have-
even.
our
It's
mics are
incredible. The
insane
mics
this
are-
year. I'm really happy
Ronnie
about
Coleman mics. They
We got-
strong.
it. We had the Ronnie Coleman 800-pound squat mics going on here. They got strong mics.
So yeah,
guys,
stick around for that.
Look forward to that. That is going to be
And-
at 8 o'clock, so that's 3.5 hours here. So, yeah.
Depending on what else is going on, I'm not entirely sure what is after that.
We should be able to see it.
probably hang out for a while.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with another giveaway tonight. Another big surprise, unless you guys already announced a
We
prize.
didn't
we're giving away.
announce the prize for tonight's
Get
giveaway.
this, guys. We're going to be giving away a Pegasus Captain America as a form of fan appreciation from WizKids. They want to get that to you guys at home. So make sure, once again, to let WizKids know if you win something or if you don't, just having the chance, let them know it was cool they did this. Say thanks.